So I'm making this video because I feel a fundamental shift in my health lately. It's happened gradually over the last week or two, but it just seems to have really kicked in today and yesterday maybe, where I just feel so much more positive and gung-ho and have more of a can-do attitude. I did have all that. I would have said I had all that before, but it's more natural and effortless right now. And the other thing is conquering some bad memories that I've had. I've been going on fasted walks since the end of March, so like 6 weeks now. I go in the morning before breakfast. I walk 2.5 miles, and then I walk another 1.5 miles at night. And I would say it has been transformative. It's a slow, steady thing where you don't see the results day in, day out. You do, but you don't. And then all of a sudden you see like major results, and you don't realize that you got results. It's just crazy. But some of the things I've noticed is, first of all, if I wanted to sprint, I could. I'm not saying I want to. I'm a woman, and sprinting is not the most natural thing for my body type. But before I couldn't. I don't think I could have sprinted. That was one of the things that worried about my health, is that should there be an emergency, like let's say a robber came into my house, would I be able to react with swiftness? And I'm not sure I could have before. Now I think, I could do better. I can complete my belly dancing workout again. I was able to complete it like a couple of years ago, but then I had an IUD put in me, and it destroyed my health. I lost like a third of my hair. I couldn't roll over in bed because I didn't have any muscle strength to do it. Within 2 weeks, the IUD did that to me. I had it taken out, but it took like a year, if not two, to regain like any kind of muscle strength. And I think I've been struggling with that a bit, but the fasted walks seems to have helped me regain most athletic ability. And so the other thing that I have dealt with is being flooded with bad memories. Sometimes it's as if I'm living in a different year than it is, like I'm living in 2019. And I've noticed that taking B vitamins help. I think there's very real biology in that. It reliably happens right before I start my period. So I think it's hormonal as well. But they don't seem to bother me as much. It seems like I'm able to if they do come up, I'm able to tell them, no, I don't really feel like entertaining you right now. And more than that, I have a better ability to focus on things that are positive around me. I did before. I would have said I did. I actively try to like see good things, and if I see them, I say something. I thank people if they did something nice for me. I notice if they did something well. Like, that's a value of mine. But now it's like I see it. It's like it's in color now. And it feels good. Like there's an emotion to it. It's more meatier, like meat, like it's fuller. And I think part of it, I think the entirety of it is that I grew up being told I'm very unlikable. And that messes with your brain when your own parents tell you that. And all this weight loss, developing energy, I'm more attractive, and I feel good, and I'm energetic. I belong. I can run with the herd. I'm not the wounded zebra on the side. I can actually get in the game. I can be liked. I can be popular. I can have a style. I can have personality. And the transition to get there has been hard for me, because when you feel like you're ostracized all your life, the fact that people treat you bad is it's immoral. It's immoral to treat someone bad because they're hurting. And now you're not hurting and they treat you well. I mean, that was a hard thing to accept for me. But I think I have profound wisdom in all of it, and I'm not going to forget. I'm not going to forget what it's like to hurt, you know? I've heard stories of people who become beautiful, lose weight, and they ditch all their old friends. They don't want to be associated with that anymore. I'm not sure that I have a whole lot of people in my life who were genuine hearted to be there with me, even though I was hurt. There are some. I'm not going to name names in this video, but and there would be no reason to ditch them. I admire. It wasn't a friendship of pity. It wasn't. That there's other things to admire about people, even if metabolically they've been damaged. So one last thought is that my definition of health has changed as well, and I think that's pretty profound. My definition of health before was a feeling of inner wellness and contentment and peace, and I still think that's valuable. But you can be content and at peace while vegging out in front of the TV. And I actually hate watching television. I don't like watching television, but I do like more sedentary things. My new definition of health is you have the energy you need to do the things you want and need to do in life. And not just the things, but a variety of things. Like you're adaptable to a lot of different situations, and what is needed to get to that level of health is different than just feeling content. Because feeling content, you can live a very mellow life. And I was relying on a lot of like external things to help me, like massage and stuff like that. Whereas to get to energy, you have to put the work in. You have to exercise, you have to fast, you have to know what you're doing. You have to be a little bit disciplined, but it's not hard. I don't find it hard. If you told me I had to go run 6 miles a day, I would find that hard and it would hurt my back. But walking, I'm meant to walk. I love walking. So, and just doing it every day and knowing the science behind it, that you're not just burning calories. In fact, I don't even know if you are burning calories. You're rebuilding your body. You're adding muscle. You're building new blood vessels. You're making it so your metabolism works correctly and that your body's there and ready for you. You're building a new building. So yeah, it's more of a can-do attitude, and I didn't think I didn't before. I'm certainly an accomplished person. It's more natural now. It has all the colors and all the emotions.